Good morning, and I want to thank y'all for joining me today. I would like you to each introduce yourselves, and because this is about our program that we are doing behind the wall at the Bland Correctional Center, I would like you to share a little bit about the center, what it's like. So, Warden Younce, we'll start with you.
Well, good morning, and thank you for the invite. We're glad to be here. We're thrilled to be partnering with you and your team. And my name is Younce. I'm the warden at Bland Correctional Center. I've got 25 years with the Department of Corrections. I'm committed to our department's mission of providing lasting public safety for the citizens of the Commonwealth. Bland is a working farm. It's just shy of 2,300 acres. We have about 800 head of cattle. We do about 90 acres of silage. We do about 100,000 plus acres of, or pounds of cabbage a year. Over 100,000 pounds of green peppers a year. So we're a working farm, and all the work that we do at Bland supports other facilities throughout the Virginia Department of Corrections.
That's really interesting.
Yes. I'm Tim Williams. I'm Workforce Development Specialist, which I'm cool with this title. I love my title. So my Richmond supervisor years ago had a vision of tying us in with the Employment Commission people who use this phrase, workforce development. So I'm happy to have earned this, hopefully, this job that I do at Bland, Marion, and River North Correctional Center. So I have 26 years of service. I got one on the ward. And I really appreciate your vision, Miss Holliday, and Miss Bolte, who I met before I met you at the New River Valley Radford Workforce Development Board staff. They have a vision of wanting to come into the Bland Correctional Center. I'm grateful that my leadership, my Bland leadership who supports us, I'm grateful to my co-workers and my supervisors there, and Warden Younce, who's been open to make this possible and a success. And to my Richmond leadership, my regional leadership first, Mr. Hackney, and my Richmond leadership, Jennifer Jennings, Jessica Lee, I must call their names, and Scott Richardson, who was willing to overcome obstacles that we had to work out the partnership. And it's been a success, and I want to celebrate in a moment how many graduates we've had, so I'll wait on to do that.
It is, and it takes a partnership.
Yes.
So for our listeners, the vision was to bring our HBI PACT program, which is the Home Builders Institute Pre-Apprentice Certification Training Program behind the wall, to inmates at Bland, and to provide that training so that when they get released, they have a little something under their belt, and they come into our work program and get assistance to get employment, because at the end of the day, we need them to be employed. So tell me just a little bit about that. It was months to get us in there.
It took a little while.
It took a little while.
Like I said, my leadership's been willing to overcome the obstacles which we had to overcome. So partnerships are not easy. It's work intensive, and so it's not been easy. But it's been something we are thankful for. So in August of this year, we graduated our first 24 students. And then we presently have a class of 26 students, offender students, or inmate students rather. So we hope to graduate them in January, and then hopefully continue this partnership into the new year.
Correct.
We hope. So the inmates have, we first met Miss Bolte, one of your partners or co-workers.
Our deputy director,
Yes. And she came in and gave a presentation, and we had 70 inmates she presented this idea to. And then some of the Bland staff was there, the reentry staff was there to hear her presentation. So we all had a conversation that maybe we could make this work, and Mr. Younce agreed to help you guys come in. And so it's been a great success story. And I do want to take this opportunity, if the public sees this video, or whomever, the Workforce Development Board, other Workforce Development Board people see this video, to let the public know that we're doing other things. The Department of Corrections have been big on reentry from many, many years back. You know, we have vocational certifications, our Department of Education, our other departments in the prison system are doing good at trying to provide support to inmates so they don't leave worse criminals. Most of us don't want that. We want them to take responsibility, which they have to do, and to leave the prison system better than they came in, or at least with some skills or tools. So we're so happy to have an additional certification like you guys offer. So it was well received by 70 inmates that heard the first presentation, 40 signed up that day for this certification. So I have a waiting list now, after we complete the 26, hopefully January 24, of about 30 or 40 inmates who are waiting for this certification. Because our school can't be everything to everybody.
That's right.
You know, we have vocational certifications at Bland and other prisons, but we sometimes we can't get everybody in because of waiting lists. And time is a problem sometimes, having the time to complete them. So to have another agency like your organization to come in has been a blessing.
And the HBI class has been one of the most popular. I mean, we have a huge waiting list for folks to get in. Those who've completed it are excited. They're sharing their experiences with the inmates who haven't. And we've got a lot of positive participation with our inmate population. We couldn't be more thrilled.
Yes.
And I think some of that's due to our instructor, John.
Yes. I wanted to mention him today, so thank you.
Yes.
John Bolte and Mr. Wilson, they're good with people. And to be a successful teacher, you have to be good with people. You have to be a people person. And so they create an atmosphere in class that the inmates can talk and ask questions. And so they've been wonderful too to work with. I want to mention their names and thank you.
Yeah, you not everybody's skilled for that.
No.
So we talked about a success story, and one of our success stories, we just have a testimonial from Timothy Wellen,
Yes.
who graduated from that first group.
Yes.
And is now out and putting those skills to work. And his testimony is powerful. It is a powerful testimony. So we will be sharing that. It's actually, it got shared to our board yesterday. But I do want to share it with you. But so it does work.
We're very proud of Mr. Wellens, and he also got his journeyman's electrician license, master's and electrician, while he was incarcerated. He is one of our success stories in that everything that the Virginia Department of Corrections offered, from a treatment to a therapeutic to a vocational, he really took advantage of all of those. And we won't see Mr. Wellens back incarcerated. We'll see Mr. Wellens once he's satisfied his 6 months out. We want him to come back and share his success story with our cognitive community, which is our reentry inmates. We're very proud of him.
I agree.
Well, I just want y'all to know that we're actually expanding this program into one of the regional jails. They heard about it, and they wanted to also take advantage of this level of partnership. So we cannot be thrilled for what you all offered us to come in and be able to do this, to take our work, which we think goes a little bit deeper. This is a different level for us, and we appreciate the partnership that you've given. And we certainly hope that it continues and that we can have more success stories as these individuals come out and get assistance to get employed and back into their communities.
And we're looking forward to continued partnership with you. I think you and I had talked about possibly coming and presenting at one of our Western Region leadership meetings, because there's several facilities in the surrounding areas that could benefit from the partnership like we are. Director Chadwick Dodson in the Virginia Department of Corrections is committed to providing excellence in public safety and providing lasting public safety. And what lasting public safety means, Marty, is for the last 7 years, the Virginia Department of Corrections has been the lowest or the second lowest recidivism rate of any state in our country. That means that when people leave, if they come back after 3 years, then they're counted towards our recidivism rate. So our long-term strategy to create lasting public safety is through these partnerships with our community stakeholders, because our inmates are coming home. They're going to be re-entering your communities.
Correct.
And that we are able to create these partnerships to give them these opportunities while they're incarcerated to learn vocational skills, so when they get out, they can make an honest living, be a contributing member of our society, and they really appreciate these opportunities. So we look forward to our continued partnership with you as well.
Great.
Yes.
Well, I cannot thank you both enough for your time. Not the first time that you've been with us. This is the second time you've come forward to tell this story. But thank you so much. We love this work, and we are hopeful to continue it.
Yes.
And we're also excited about potentially looking at what you can do about advertising the vacancies that
Absolutely.
we have within our department, because we have a whole host, food service, building and grounds, security, mental health treatment. We run little cities.
That's right.
And we need good employees to do that, so looking forward to us blazing that trail together as well.
All about partnerships.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.